I am Janhavi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you people are new here, then yeah, I am Janhavi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, let's get started. So there are many people in the comment section who ask me what is the best accent to learn, or what is the easiest accent to learn, and what is the most famous accent that we can learn. I personally like British because for my whole life I've been talking in British. I've also been talking in American, but not too much. But let's state some of people's opinion and let's see what accent you can learn first, or even if you're a beginner, or what accent you can start learning. First of all, we are talking about different accents here. We are not just talking about just native accent like British and American. We are also going to be talking about your Australian, your Kiwi accent, and your normal native accent. So my first tip is going to be that start learning or start speaking in an accent in which you're comfortable. Honestly, accent is all about being comfortable in what you are and in what you do, and being comfortable means that you do not have to learn any accent. Accent is all about a good pronunciation, a pronunciation where the other people can understand you, and an understanding where you can understand other people, whether they are British or they're American. So my personal tip is gonna be learn the accent in which you're comfortable with. Although, now, if you really want to learn any British or American accent or any other accent, wow, there are not too many scenarios in our life where we get to choose what accent we want to learn. But yeah, first of all, we have got American accent. Let's pick up this one. For American accent, it's kind of like, it's a really cool accent, a really chill accent. I mean, it's kind of like an accent which is understood worldwide, and you're gonna be familiar with people all over the world because it's just so spread. It's so spread everywhere. And even if we talk about American cinemas, the music and radio, everywhere, it's American accent everywhere. So it's kind of like, we do not really have a choice, but we do have a choice. I mean, of course, it's your personal choice, but I think for American accent, it's kind of like a really chill accent, a very cool accent, the kind of accent you use with friends, where you can be totally chill, and where, you do not have to stop a lot, or you do not have to think about a lot whenever you're speaking. You're just pronouncing words as they're just slipping out of your mouth. So that is what an American accent is. Although American accent, it doesn't really have many accents, or it varies from like city to city. It doesn't really happen, but you can actually hear a difference when you hear a northern American accent and a Southern American accent. For a Southern American accent, you people can watch on Netflix Ginny and Georgia, and you can listen to the accent of Georgia Miller. It's too cool. So that's Southern American accent. Now, if you people are going to travel to New York and then to Boston, then they also have different accents. But, there's a standard American accent, and that really fits everywhere. And there are so many British singers who also turn American whenever they're singing, except Louis Tomlinson. He's the best. So I just want to say, if you people are looking for a really cool and chill accent which you can use anywhere, and which is kind of like understood worldwide, and you can become familiar with people worldwide, then I'd say go with American accent. And an American accent, specifically Northern American accent. Next up, British accent. British accent is a really sophisticated, my favorite, is a really respected accent out there. And it's also, termed as the most, it's not really cool, it's just sophisticated. And it varies from city to city, and from town to town, and from village to village. There is Scottish accent in England, if you're going to talk about. There we have got, if you're going to go to the Scotland side, there is a whole different accent. If you're going to go to the Northern or Southern Ireland, over there's the whole different accent. So it's never really about, there is just one British accent. Although there is the RP accent, which is your received pronunciation, which is like the main accent, the standard contemporary British accent which many people use. Even, this is the kind of accent which those super villains use in Hollywood movies. So your standard British accent. We have got Queen's English for the royal family. We have got like a really Cockney Norfolk accent. Then we have also got your Scottish accent, your Irish accent. There are just too many accents, and it varies from town to town, from village to village. Although the contemporary British accent, which is like your neutral one, it's considered to be the BBC World News accent. So if you people are really planning for a British one, then I'd say if you're going to talk about like from people's opinion, then it's a pretty respected accent. It's pretty sophisticated, and people are gonna, they're not really gonna understand you everywhere, because you never really know what accent you're gonna learn. So you first have to pick what British accent you want to learn, because there are just too many. Otherwise, it's a pretty respected accent. And it's also considered to be one of the most sexiest English accents. So if you people want to go with that, you can. Next we have got Australian, your Kiwi accent, Aussie to be specific. Australian or Aussie accent is kind of like, you have just picked up your own path. Every word is kind of like they're exaggerating or anything, and they can be really fast too sometimes, but not every time. And they've got their own slangs, they've got their own short forms of words, so it's just too different. And so basically people all around the world, they're just definitely going to listen to you, but they may not understand you pretty well. So Australian accent is kind of different. It's pretty cool, and if you really want to sound like a little bit offensive or snobby, I mean, it's just like a personal opinion, and Australian accent is pretty cool. But yeah, Australian is pretty cool. Then these are my takes on different accents, so it's on you what accent you want to learn now. But the easiest accent, now let's talk about the easiest accent to learn. The easiest accent out there to learn, I think, is American, because of how much it is out there in the world. It is everywhere you listen, so it's everywhere. It's American accent. So whatever accent you want to pick up, it's your own personal choice, but the easiest accent to learn, I think, in the present scenario, it's American. And this is it. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I'm Janhavi. If you liked it, then do subscribe, do share, do press the ring bell besides the subscribe button. And if you people have any queries, then you can text me on my social, which is in the description box below. And also my app is out there, so you can download my app and you can learn about different accents, and you can learn about different accents. Yeah, and this is it. Thanks so much. If you have any queries, you can also give me a recommendation in the comment section below. Thanks so much. Stay safe. Bye.